Ladies and gentlemen, I have a word. First of all, a question and then a statement to be made to these United States of America and abroad, whoever may be listening at this time. Jesus made a statement, and he said these words: "A house divided against itself cannot stand." A house divided against itself cannot stand. And I'd like to repeat this so you'll understand. And this revelation does not come by me listening to someone else talk. It comes and came directly from the throne of God. Ladies and gentlemen, my question is, before I go any further, before I get into the signs of the time, for which I will be talking about for a time in the future, I want to ask this question. Jesus said, referring to Christians, and especially Christian leaders, that we are the light of the world. He said that we are the salt of the earth. He said those who walk in darkness, walk in the light rather, shall not walk in darkness. But he also said that those who walk in darkness, they stumble because they cannot see where they're going. He made a statement regarding the salt of the earth. If you understood why Jesus made that statement about salt, because salt was used as a preserve. Salt will preserve. But salt as light. Darkness can only advance when light retreats. Salt can only not do its job when it's been diluted by water. My question is this: why aren't the light speaking out about what's going on in these United States of America? Where is the light? Where is the salt to preserve the people from the destruction of God? There's an old saying: if you are not of a part of a solution, you become a part of the problem. Amen. I want to say to a few people and all their lives, because if a man who knows the Lord and called by the Lord will speak it, it's not going to be spoken. The reason why is because they fear. When you fear men, you will not say what God desires you to say. You're going to always preach those words and go through the Bible and become selective in looking for something to please the people that you're speaking to. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not going to get the job done. You will not do the work of the Lord going into the Bible and becoming selective in Scripture to please men. I want to say a few words, and I'm going to call the names on like some of these money-hungry pimps are afraid to do. I have a word for Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and what's the name here in California? Speak up. Maxine Waters. You see, it's easy for you to have people agreeing with you and just throwing out words and making false accusations, saying things and criticizing and cutting people down. But I'll remind you of something that Jesus said. Jesus said, there is not an idle word spoken that's not going to be challenged in the day of judgment. Amen. You see, God doesn't speak idle words. We speak idle words to please people, but God never speaks in idle words. All His words going to meet you one day. Jesus said this. Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and Maxine Waters. I've watched you. You have no discernment of what's going on. You just went off your mouth to please people. And you speak all these nasty words and criticize and cut down the President of the United States. That is irresponsible as a bunch of kids out in a yard playing and fighting over marbles.
Amen. Amen.
Hear me carefully. Hear me carefully. We're living in a time when Jesus said, don't look around, but look up. What time is it? Is it time to start looking up for a solution? Or keep looking around for remedies? What is this time? When you see people taken to the streets as reactionaries. Well, let me ask you this question. Let me back up. Regarding the things that are going on right now that's dividing this nation. If you took all the monuments down, if they took all the statues down that you claim causing all the problem right now, will it change your heart? Are you going to turn to the Lord? Are you going to be more responsible about what you're saying about other people? Are you going to stop condemning people if they took all the statues down? But let me explain something to you. According to history, when you have a reminder of the bad thing that happened in history, it can serve to you as a benefit to realize, first of all, you can measure how far you came. And then if you look back and you see how far you came, it can enhance you for the future.
Amen.
Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? When I look back and when I came through what I came through, living in a city that was born with prejudice. But when I look back and can see where I came from, I can say, thank the Lord for where I have come.
Amen.
Are you hearing me? If a person doesn't know where you were started, you certainly can't know where you are.
Amen.
Oh, somebody say amen. Somebody say amen. When you advance, remember I want to remind you, this country, listen to me carefully, has moved from the cotton field to the White House. Obama was a black man. So he said. Ask me this question, answer me. Can black people put a president in office? Huh? Can black people alone elect the president? And the answer is no. Why don't we stop? We have black congressmen. Don't we? Congressperson, chairperson. We have black chief of police officers, sheriffs, congresspeople. We still back there? Are we still back there? Hear me carefully. I want to say to you who making false statements about people that you don't know. I have discernment. I'm going to say this if it costs me my life. There is not, because of the discernment of God that God shows me, and only a spiritual person can see it. Donald Trump does not have one racial bone in him.
Amen.
Racist bone, rather. But yet you're saying it. But let me explain to you something. Jesus said, whatever a man soweth, that shall he reap.
Amen.
When you condemn others without merit, without evidence, ladies and gentlemen, somebody will one day accuse you falsely and condemn you. Now here's the reason why. It's a principle. God says whatsoever a man soweth, he's going to reap. Here's the principle. If a man plant corn, he's not going to prepare to reap cotton.
Amen.
If a man
Amen.
If you plant good, you're going to reap good. I'm talking to these United States. And another thing I want to say to the United States. We are all on the Titanic.
Yes.
Black men,
Yeah.
white men, educated men,
Yes.
uneducated men, black women, everyone in America, we are on the Titanic.
Yes.
If we keep on trying to blame the helm, who's at the helm, when the ship ran aground and put the hole in the ship, if we keep trying to blame the helm, the man that was at the helm at the time it went to ground, the water is still coming in.
Amen.
What you going to have to do in order for everybody to be saved, the black man, the white man, in order for you to save the ship, everybody better try and figure out how we going to stop the water from coming in.
Amen. Yeah.
I say amen.
Yeah.
I say amen. Remember what Jesus said. A nation that divided, a house that divided against itself cannot stand. America is divided and you are sinking. The ship is sinking. Let's come together and stop blaming the man that was at the helm. And let's figure out how we can patch up the hole to stop the leaking. Oh, I said, glory to God. Oh, I love this preaching. And I love when God allowed me to go through the Navy for 20 years. Oh, there's so many things that I can relate to that's synonymous with the gospel. Oh, bless the Lord. We studied damage control in the Navy, regardless of your rating. Everybody had to understand and study damage control. That is, if the ship gets a hole in it, you have to know how to come together and stop the leakage. Hear me carefully. The Navy have what you call watertight integrity. That's what they call them quick action doors. And that is designed so that if you get a hole get into one compartment, you can quickly shut off that apartment to prevent the water from going through the whole ship and cause it to sink. What America better do? Assign somebody, or somebody volunteer said, there's a hole in this compartment and it's coming into the ship. Let's see if we can stop it before it takes over the whole ship.
Amen.
I volunteer to run and shut the door. Are you hearing me?
Amen.
I say amen. Now I have a message for some so-called preachers down there in Alabama. I want somebody to grab for me, and I want you to read so loudly, brother, that you can shake this building. If you can't read loudly, don't take it. I want you to start with Romans 1:18. Let's do it quickly. And I'm talking to the Baptist so-called pastor down in Alabama that has told his congregation that he will start marrying same-sex couples. I have a word for you, sir. Start reading, brother. Matthew 1:18.
For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness.
The wrath of God, he's telling him that the wrath is going to come against all ungodliness. Come on.
Who hold the truth in unrighteousness.
Holding the truth in righteousness. In other words, know what the Bible says, but for the sake of men, you want to hide it.
Amen.
Come on.
Amen. Because that which may be known of God is manifested in them.
Because that which God desires is in your conscience.
For God has showed it unto them.
For God has shown it unto them. Come on.
For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made.
All you have to do is look at the things that man cannot explain as to how it got here, and you can see God. Come on.
Even his eternal power and Godhead.
His eternal power and Godhead. That means the one God is eternal, and it's a Godhead, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Come on.
So that they are without excuse.
You don't have an excuse. God said you can look at nature. If you never had a preacher to tell you you needed Jesus, you won't have an excuse when you stand before the living God. Because he said nature revealed it, and your conscience revealed it as well. Come on. Go quickly.
Because that, when they knew God, they glorified him not as God.
When they knew him, they allowed the world to steer them off course for the sake of lust and greed. Come on, I got to break it down for you. Come on.
Neither were they thankful.
They weren't thankful for what God gave them. This country is the most unthankful country in the world. That's why you see God has turned his back on America. Come on.
But because vain in their imagination,
They became vain in their imagination, thinking that they're right, but they're 100% wrong. Come on.
and their foolishness, heart was darkened.
And God darkened your heart to make you think you're right, but you're wrong. Come on.
Professing themselves to be wise.
Oh, they up there thinking that they're wise.
And they
Listen to these money-hungry pimps. Oh, I've got the answer. I've got the answer. God wants you to be rich. Huh? That's the garbage God talking about they listen to. Come on.
And they became fools.
They became a fool. Come on.
And changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible.
In other words, right now what he's talking about, they're giving the animals the same glory that they're giving to God.
Amen.
Many of them. They honor animals over God.
Amen.
They'll now give more respect. Right, God, right now, you got people, brother, that will spend more money to save their animal than they will somebody that's been killed.
Amen.
Oh, that's what he's talking about. Come on, brother, let's go on. I got to give it to you because I'm talking about the signs of the time now. Come on.
And to birds and four-footed beasts.
Making the things of God equal to birds and four-footed beasts. Come on.
And creeping things.
And creeping things.
Wherefore God also gave unto them
Oh, come on.
to uncleanliness through the lust of their own heart.
God said, I'm going to turn you over to the left of your own heart because you don't want to follow my ways. Come on.
To dishonor their own bodies between
Dishonor their own body. How they doing it? Come on.
to change the truth of God into a lie.
Turning the truth of God into a lie. Only for a season. Come on.
And worship, serve the creature more than the creator.
Serving the creature more than the creator. Who are the creatures? People. That's what the so-called pimps are doing. Money-hungry pimps. They serving the creatures, but they're not serving the creator.
Amen.
Come on. I'm going to break it down for you.
Who is blessed forever.
God is blessed forever. Come on.
For this cause God gave them up to a vile affection.
God turned them over to vile affection.
For even their women did change the natural use.
The women changed the natural use of the woman and the man, and they went women to women. Come on.
into that which is against God.
That is against God, Mr. Baptist, so-called Baptist preacher. Come on.
And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use,
The men leave the natural use of the woman,
burn in the lust,
burning with lust, like he did in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
Come on.
one toward another.
One toward another.
Men with men,
Men with men.
working that which is unseemly,
Working that which is improper.
and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error.
In other words, God's going to give you back and make you pay for your error. Come on.
Which was me.
Which was meant. Come on.
And even as they did not like to retain God,
They don't want God in their conscience. Come on.
God gave them over to a reprobate
God turned them over to a reprobate mind. Come on.
to do these things which are not covenant,
Do these things that are not of God. Come on.
being filled with all unrighteousness,
They're filled with all unrighteousness,
fornication,
fornication,
wickedness,
wickedness,
covetousness,
covetousness,
maliciousness,
maliciousness,
full of envy, murder,
full of envy, murder. Do we have it?
yes, debate,
Debate,
maligning,
malicious. Come on.
whispering,
Whispering,
backbiters,
backbiters,
hatreds of God,
haters of God. They hate me right now because of the truth. Come on.
despiteful, proud,
Despise, proud, and boastful. Come on.
inventors of evil things,
inventors that created evil things. Come on.
disobedient to parents,
Disobedient to parents,
without understanding,
without understanding.
covenant breakers,
Covenant breakers doesn't mean a thing. To tell you a lie in a minute. Come on.
without natural affection,
Without natural affection,
implacable, unmerciful,
unmerciful,
who knowing the judgment of God,
knowing the judgment of God,
that they which commit such things
that they which commit such things were what?
were worthy of death,
Was worthy of separation from God for eternity. Come on.
not only do the same,
Not the one that's doing it only,
but have pleasures in them that do it.
but have the pleasures in them that do it. I want to say to you, Mr. Baptist preacher, here's your problem. Here's your problem, Mr. Baptist preacher. You see, you have to be one of those so-called preachers who graduated from the school of theology. Huh? The public school of theology. You graduated. But let me tell you something about the one who God called. God, preachers, doesn't graduate from the public school of theology.
Amen.
God, preachers, have a continuation of the private school of theology. When you graduated from the school of theology, you will listen to men. But if you graduated from the school of theology, you ain't gonna hear nobody but God. I never graduated from the school of theology. I have a continuation of the private school of theology. Now you can work for God. Like this, get it. Huh? Until next time, this is your street preacher, Pastor Granderson, Wright. Jesus and I.